The enemy is never a stranger, but an acquaintance. Betrayal isn't by strangers, it's by acquaintances who take advantage. History bears witness even today to those who gave their lives as victims of betrayal. All of them have been cheated by very close acquaintances, and close people are the main cause of their death. Sometimes they kill with their own hands, and sometimes they kill in a planned manner. For example, Judas is an abhorrent name to Christians. According to them, this Judas is the worst traitor in the world. He was a companion of Jesus. In exchange for only 30 pieces of silver, Judas helped hand Jesus over to the Roman soldiers. According to the agreement with the Roman soldiers, Judas would kiss Jesus on the cheek after the Last Supper. Jesus will be identified by the kiss of Judas. That kiss was just a sign, and when Judas kissed Jesus on the cheek after the Last Supper, the Roman soldiers recognized Jesus and arrested Jesus. The Judas kiss is one of the most infamous or controversial kisses in the world. Again, one of the most famous traitors in history is Alfred Red, whose treachery cost the lives of many Austrians. Alfred was the head of counterintelligence in Austria and had quite a reputation at work. But no one knew that he was secretly working for Russia. He was basically a double agent. From 1903 to 1913 he worked as a double agent. During World War I, he handed over plans to the Russians for the invasion of Austria, Siberia. As a result, the Austrians had to pay a heavy price there. Also misled the Austrian army with false information about the Russian army. He also sold the names of Austrian agents in Russia to the Russians for a large sum of money. When his betrayal was revealed, he committed suicide. Again, when former Iraqi President Saddam Hussein was hanged, then a group of people came and spat on his body, but they were people close to him who were citizens of Iraq. Sadly, they are the ones who enjoyed death. After the death of Saddam Hussein, he spat on his body. Saddam Hussein, on the other hand, had 12 American bodyguards who mourned his death and broke down in tears. Again, in a planned battle at Plashi, Nawab Sirzadollah was defeated and killed, joined by his great-aunt Gashadi Begum, Senapati Mirzafar and a few other British. Nawab Sirzadollah was betrayed by his own great-aunt and died in the plot of his general Mirzafar. Sirzadollah, the last independent Nawab of Bengal, was defeated by his own men at the Battle of Plashi in 1757 and died at the hands of the British. Again, President of India, Indira Gandhi, also faced dire consequences. He was shot by his bodyguards, not by an outside enemy. Here it is clear that they were not there to protect Indira Gandhi. They were waiting for the right time to kill him. Again, when King Faisal of Saudi Arabia reached out to hug his nephew. In response, he suddenly took out a pistol from his pocket and fired 3 shots in quick succession. Page after page of history, empires have fallen at the hands of those closest to them. Detectives use many methods to identify suspects, one of which is to look at everyone with suspicion. If we take a good look at history, we will see that history has taught us time and time again. One's greatest enemy in life is never known. He is like a best friend. Same in your personal life. You will be deceived the most by people close to you. If you list the people who hurt you the most, you will see more names of friends than enemies. Enemies never betray, only friends do.